Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, this is the great ta-da moment. This is that Marx 400 that started yesterday as parts. And I just wanted to do a quick video on this. So let me bring it up here. So there we are. This looks absolutely brand new. Now, I couldn't find any nice silver screws, so I just blackened two that I had. And that's good enough for now. It looks nice on there. So this just reinforces everything that I always stress. Don't overlook the junk. Yesterday, this was just parts, just junk parts in a junk box. And got the motor running. It actually runs really, really well. Added a traction tire made out of black vinyl tape. And then repainted the engine. This is 3 coats of hammered metallic pewter paint. And the interesting thing about it, of course, is that it now looks like it's made of metal. It does not look like it's made of plastic. It actually looks like it's been almost powder coated. It's that kind of texture on the paint. Anyway, it's an interesting color. It looks nice. It brought out all of the detail, and this was just out of the junk box. And it's really gratifying to be able to bring one of these old engines back to life. I mean, this was junk, literally junk, and it's up and running. So let's back it up and put it on the consist. I just got this finished, and this is going to be its first trip around the rail with its new paint job anyway. So we're up and running. All right, let's see how we do. So the Marx 400 built from parts. Pulling 20 Marx cars from a dead stock. As you see, that is running absolutely perfectly. Pulling 20 tin litho cars at 40% power. Really hard to beat that. So this engine looks absolutely brand new. So it's always a lot of fun to do this. Take some old, worthless piece of junk that nobody else wants, and with just a little bit of time and technical know-how, you can convert it into a really nice custom engine that not only looks well, or looks good, but it runs well. And like I said, this looks absolutely brand new. You'd never know this is 60 years old. Something like that anyway. Anyway, so what I might do is use one of the tenders and actually repaint it to match the 400. Don't know yet. Excuse me, I've got a box of tin litho and a lot of plastic stuff I can look at to see if I can find a nice tender that would go with this, and then paint it to match. Would look pretty good, I think. Interesting story about this paint. The reason I chose it was because it was on the quick sale rack at Ace Hardware. And I try to do this on a budget every single way I can. And it worked, you know. I hadn't used this paint before, and since it was really inexpensive, I think it was $2, something like that, I thought I'd give it a try, and this was the perfect opportunity. And this actually looks quite nice. Lots of detail. It looks new. It runs as new. So if I do the matching tender, this is actually going to look quite nice. Anyway, I just want to do a quick video on the total time to build this was 4 hours. It took longer to fix the motor than it did to do anything else, and that was probably half an hour. The most time, of course, was just waiting for the paint to dry. And this was just 3 coats, lightly misted on to cover the black, and then 2 more coats to follow up on that, about 15 minutes apart. And then just let it set overnight, and it looks quite nice. You would never know yesterday this was just a box of junk parts. So, as I stress, don't overlook the junk. Anyway, I just want to do a quick video on this. So, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.